if you're looking around your home and you think, oh, this house needs some updates, how do you know when to update or when to just build new? I'm hanging out with Jeff Bergoni of See You Under Construction, sponsoring our segment today. Jeff, thanks for having us out. Tell me a little bit about where we are and what's happening.
So this is the Savannah Green subdivision in Urbana, Illinois. There is about 40 homes here in this project in total. We've built and closed on 13 so far. We have 3 more under contract now. We have 4 more actively under construction and for sale. And then, of course, all the rest of the houses for the rest of the subdivision are going to be for sale. But this is our low-cost starter home subdivision here in Urbana, where we're able to achieve some pretty good low price points for people to get into new construction so that they don't have to worry about finding all the issues that come with finding an existing home.
Yeah, exactly. And an active construction site for sure is the block there behind us. Lots happening. Yeah. So why do you think the houses here in this new project are selling so quickly?
It's really about price point. It's an interesting time out there in the real estate market right now that values are very high, even on the remodel side. So inventories are very low. So we're kind of competing with, we have availability of new product. And then also our price point is at the point where we're very competitive with even existing homes, except you get to start with a brand new home that you get to set up to how you would like it.
Let's talk about the setting up of the brand new home, because when you look here down the strip, I see ranch, I see 2-story, different colors. How much customization is the homeowner going to be allowed to do?
So they have a lot of cosmetic choices that they can make. I have 3 different floor plans. I have 1 ranch plan, and I have 2 different 2-story plans that just vary a little bit with how the insides are laid out. But the customer is able to pick all of the colors for the exterior, the siding, and the roofing. And then when it comes to the interior of the home, they get to pick their flooring, their cabinet color, their countertops, paint colors, all that sort of stuff, so that they definitely have customization to be able to have it as close to what they can desire.
Yeah, so they do have a say.
They absolutely have a say.
Now, I mentioned earlier, if you are thinking, my home could really use some upgrades, how do you determine, is it best to fix what we have, or, hey, let's start something new and let's start fresh?
So it really probably comes down to a budgetary question of where you're at and what your affordability is outside of leaving the current home that you're in. With new houses, you start from day one with all brand new products. So if you can get into a new construction home for an equivalent price point or a competitive price point to an existing home, you're just putting off any question of, when's the furnace going to fail? When am I going to need a new roof? Because when you move in day one, everything is brand new. So you have a good cushion of time before you're going to have to start replacing things.
Yes. Now, we're here in a subdivision in Urbana. Yes. Great community. Where else are you building right now and busy with construction?
Sure, yes. So we are actively building homes over in the Jacobs Landing subdivision on the west side of Champaign. We're going to be starting some homes in the Fieldstone subdivision in Savoy, out by the airport. And then we build custom homes everywhere. We're going to be up in Onarga building some custom homes. We've been in Rantoul. We pretty much anywhere within an hour we drive to and we'll build. And even outside of that, we will talk to anybody about what it is they're looking for.
Well, let's talk about how people can talk to you. What's the best way for them to get this process started and maybe learn more about the different floor plans?
Sure. So probably the easiest way to go is to our website. And then inside of there, we have a specific tab that's for the Savannah Green subdivision. Within there, they can see links to each of the individual floor plans and the flyers that accompany them. They can see the floor layouts. They can see some of the decisions that they get to make. And there's all kinds of pictures from the existing homes that we finished already so that you can see pictures of the inside.
Well, it sounds like See You Under Construction. Y'all are some pretty busy guys.
Yeah. And we started this last year, and we're about halfway through. So
yeah,
we'll be here for another year or so.
Well, exciting times for new families who are interested in getting into a new home, a new build. And we appreciate you having us out here, sponsor our segment.
Thank you for coming out.
All right, if you want to learn more about what's happening here in this subdivision, maybe you're ready to dream big, build your brand new home, See You Under Construction, they're the guys to help. And we'll connect you with them after today's show at ciLiving.tv.